Well, hey folks, it's your old pal King Waspinator, and welcome back to Total Party Skills. So, the ongoing brand new controversy about changes to the Open Games license is continuing. Now it's been announced that they're going to be charging royalties to creators who make over $750,000 in a year selling their products. Now, I am obviously thousands of miles away from having those sorts of numbers myself. I don't do Kickstarters. I don't have too terrible of a reach or anything. I'm a bit of an unknown quality. But man, hearing this makes me glad that the bulk of the stuff I've written, I made using a rule system of my own invention, and I've been very limited. Up to this point, only I have two products that are any at all based on D20 rules: Orc and Bone and an adventure module for Orc and Bone. Uh, this makes me hesitant to want to do anything more with OGL products. Because, I mean, yeah, sure, realistically, it's not like I'm likely to have to give them a dime, but you don't go into making some sort of product on the assumption that it's just going to fail and only 5 people are ever going to read it. What if something I wrote did go viral for some reason and actually sold a lot of money, and then suddenly I'm on the hook to have to pay Wizards of the Coast? This just seems like a give an inch, take a mile kind of opening move on their part. Obviously, they're going to be putting out all sorts of reassuring vocal noises as they tell people about this, because they want the entire community to, panic and go up into a big uproar and stuff. But really, they should, because this is just the beginning. The fact that they're willing to cross this Rubicon means it's going to be easier for them next time they want to make changes and lower the threshold of how much people need to be make before they got to start giving a chunk of their earnings to Wizards of the Coast for the privilege of using a 50-year-old rule system that technically can't really be copyrighted anyway, apparently. All you got to do is just change a few details here and there and of how it's structured, and bam, it's suddenly an original work anyway. So this is bad mojo for everyone. But anyway, though, I've only put out 4 books this year. Only 4 books. But unfortunately, those were all earlier on in the year. And then I've had this whole big thing where I made a bunch of money and moved out here into the country, and have been spending time getting the house set up and, just getting used to what the new rhythm of life is and all that kind of stuff. I've puttered on a couple different OGL projects of trying to come up with something a little bit more complicated than Orc and Bone, an actual rules system. The one that I ended up getting the furthest along with and developing, the one that I think had the best idea, the one that I have the first half ready to come out, is going to be called SOS, Shark Onslaught Survival, where it's basically I'm taking the OSR style of play and applying it to classic cheesy shark movies. The characters in the game, and the way I have it set up, is instead of having race and class, you have typecast and tropes. So in a way, the characters that you make are actors playing roles in a shark movie, and the shark movie is the adventure or campaign that the characters go on. And I don't know what to do with it now. I feel like maybe I should just rewrite the whole thing under my own rule system anyway. It might limit the amount of sales I have, but then at least I know it's free and clear and above board, all entirely my creation, and no one can say shit about using D20 rules or anything. I could just put out the character creation system just as a little cheap PDF, just like, here's a character creation hack. You can use stats for sharks and stuff out of any other number of OSR or D&D books, and come up with your own adventures. So I don't really need to write the game master stuff that critically bad. The thing that brings the biggest changes to the system is the character creation, which, as I said, I've already done. And I don't know. The whole thing's a little demoralizing, and just makes you kind of like, why waste my time doing this? So I guess I don't know. For those of y'all out there who have bought my books and are interested to see more stuff, I guess let me know in the comments what you think. Should I go ahead and just put out the D20 version of the character creation out on PDF on DriveThruRPG as just kind of like a quick hack people can use and just cobble together with their own rule books that they have? Or should I just, at least I have, a bunch of shit streamlined out so I can just, crank out the total party system version of the game. Or maybe do both. Put out the stuff I've written just so I didn't waste my time writing it. Make a few bucks here and there off of it. And still go ahead and put out the full complete deluxe edition of SOS, Shark Onslaught Survival, as a total party systems game. Which, I mean, after stopping and thinking about it, because of the way my own rule system works, the more fragile the characters are, the fact that intimidation and psychological terror can actually like have just as detrimental effect on a character's survivability as losing hit points and all that other kind of stuff. Makes me think, it's not necessarily the worst fit. I just wanted to try to like put something out, that uses the OGL because people like the OGL. So God forbid I want to put out something that people might actually want to buy without having to be talked into looking at a brand new rule system. Oh, God, a lot of y'all are going to be looking at brand new rule systems over the next few years. But we'll just have to wait and see on that one. Anyway, though, royalties. Wizards of the Coast wants your money for your hard work. Oh, God, these people need to go fuck themselves. Well, anyway, that's about it. Have a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever it is you are there, and stay waspinated.